On October 4, 1957, the world was forever changed. The Soviet Union launched Sputnik, the first satellite into space. This moment stunned the world and shocked the American people. This singular event set off the space race and a time of incredible innovation and engineering, laying the groundwork for many of the technologies we rely on today. One of the most significant innovations that flourished as a result of the space race was the semiconductor. While the federal government had played a major role in supporting the U.S. semiconductor industry since the late 1940s, it was during the space race when innovation thrived and semiconductor technology developed at an accelerated pace. The United States aimed to not only win the space race but to definitively eclipse the USSR as the leading scientific and technology nation. But American innovation cannot be just part of our history. As William Shakespeare wrote, "What's past is prologue, and we must learn from history and prepare for the future." Decades later, in the 1980s, President Ronald Reagan understood what semiconductors meant for the nation, declaring, "The health and vitality of the U.S. semiconductor industry is essential to America's future competitiveness." Sadly, over the years America's production of semiconductors has diminished. This is an industry that was invented here, built with American innovation. But we have failed to maintain our competitive manufacturing edge, relying on others for these critical components that run everything from your toaster to your cell phone to fighter jets. Currently 90% of all the advanced semiconductors are manufactured in Taiwan, and Island General Secretary Xi has said he would use force to reunify with China. Just last week, the CIA director told the Aspen Security Forum it's less the question of whether the Chinese leadership might choose to use force to control Taiwan, but how and when. "We are facing a generational threat from China. They plan to build 31 semiconductor factories in the coming years and are spending hundreds of billions of dollars to attract companies, including American ones, to build out their semiconductor supply chain." Recent reporting shows China is stockpiling the tools to make chips for their own needs, resulting in shortages for America and our allied partners. In other words, the United States is sleepwalking into this generation's Sputnik moment. Imagine the global catastrophe that would ensue if we became dependent on China for these chips, which are found in advanced weapon systems, aircraft, and other critical defense industry applications. We cannot allow this to happen. America has arrived at a pivotal moment in its history. Our leaders and lawmakers can no longer hesitate as to whether action is needed. China's intentions are clear. They will do anything to control the production of semiconductors. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe.